This city has less than 24 hours left, but no one knows it. There are no sirens, no warnings from the sky, no sense of urgency in the streets. This is Pompeii, a thriving Roman city in the year 79 AD, at the height of the Roman Empire. A place of stone roads, painted walls, warm bread, loud markets, and public baths filled with steam and conversation. People wake up this morning expecting the sun rises gently over Mount Vesuvius. Its slopes are green, calm, and familiar. Vineyards climb its sides. Farms stretch outward toward the sea. To the people of Pompeii, Vesuvius is not a volcano. It is simply a mountain, silent, ancient, and harmless. Roosters crow, wooden shutters creak open. The smell of fresh bread drifts through narrow streets. Bakers have been awake since before dawn. They work by firelight, kneading dough and feeding brick ovens that glow orange in the early hours. Bread is essential here, not a luxury, but life itself. Some loaves are stamped with symbols, marks of the baker's identity and pride. Slaves sweep courtyards and splash water on stone roads to keep dust down. Wealthy households begin to stir behind thick walls, while poorer families wake together in cramped rooms above shops. Children already run through alleyways barefoot, chasing each other, laughing, unaware of history closing in around them. Everything feels ordinary. Pompeii is not an equal city. At the top are Roman citizens, landowners, retired soldiers, wealthy merchants. Their homes are large and elegant, with inner courtyards, fountains, and walls covered in vivid paintings of gods, heroes, and distant places they will never visit. Below them are freedmen. Once slaves, now legally free, they often run shops, taverns, and businesses. Many are ambitious. Some are rich. At the bottom are slaves. They cook, clean, carry water, grind grain, and work the fields. They have no political rights, no control over their lives. Their future depends entirely on the will of others. Yet this morning, all of them share the same streets, the same air, the same approaching end. As the morning progresses, Pompeii grows louder. Carts rumble over stone roads deeply carved with grooves from centuries of wheels. Stepping stones rise above the streets, allowing pedestrians to cross without stepping into mud and waste. Because Pompeii is not clean, waste flows through open channels. Animals wander freely. The smell of sweat, smoke, food, and refuse hangs heavy in the air. Shopkeepers lift wooden shutters. Wine is poured. Olives, figs, nuts, and dried fish are laid out for sale. Walls are covered in graffiti, political slogans, advertisements, love messages, crude jokes, personal insults. Pompeii is loud, crowded, messy, and alive. Above it all stands Mount Vesuvius. It does not smoke, it does not rumble, it does not demand attention. Few living residents remember that it is dangerous. The last major eruption happened so long ago that it has faded into myth. Earthquakes are common in this region, including a massive one in 62 AD that damaged much of the city. Buildings cracked, walls fell, but Pompeii rebuilt. Life continued. Earthquakes became background noise. No one imagines that the mountain itself is alive. By mid-morning, the Forum is crowded. This open square is the center of public life, surrounded by temples, government buildings, and markets. It is where business is conducted, politics debated, and justice administered. Officials in white togas speak with citizens. Merchants negotiate deals. Priests prepare offerings for the gods. Marble statues of emperors stand motionless, symbols of Rome's eternal power. Rome feels unstoppable. Religion is woven into everyday life. People pray not out of fear but habit. Offerings are made for health, prosperity, safe travel, and success. No one prays for survival today. Why would they? The gods have been silent. The city is calm. The future feels guaranteed. As the sun climbs higher, many head to the public bathhouses. The baths are more than places to wash. They are social centers, places to relax, gossip, argue, and negotiate. Men move through warm rooms, hot pools, and cold plunges. Steam fills the air. Conversations echo off marble walls. For a small fee, anyone can enter. Pompeii is comfortable, advanced, civilized. This is not a city that believes it can disappear overnight. Yet subtle changes appear. Dogs bark for no clear reason. Birds scatter suddenly from rooftops. Some wells run low. Water tastes strange. A faint sulfur smell lingers in the air, sharp, unfamiliar, easy to dismiss. A few citizens glance toward the mountain and notice thin wisps of smoke far above the peak. They shrug. Mountains smoke sometimes. At midday, shops begin to close. The heat is intense. Stone walls radiate warmth. Streets grow quieter. Families gather for meals. Bread, cheese, olives, fruit, watered wine. Children nap. Workers rest. The city slows to a near standstill. It feels peaceful. This is the last moment of true calm Pompeii will ever experience. Deep beneath the city, something unstoppable is happening. Magma rises. Gases expand. Pressure builds. The mountain is no longer asleep, but no one above can hear it. No one can feel it. There is no signal strong enough to override routine. The countdown continues. As afternoon arrives, life resumes at a slower pace. Some citizens leave the city to visit nearby villas or farms. Others remain indoors, avoiding the heat. Slaves continue working. They always do. Painters add final touches to murals. Masons repair cracks left by earlier earthquakes. No one rushes. No one panics. Pompeii still believes in tomorrow. As the sun lowers, the air cools. Lanterns are lit along streets and inside homes. Families gather again, sharing food and wine. Taverns fill with laughter. Dice games begin. Music drifts into the night. A few people complain about minor tremors felt beneath their feet. Annoying, inconvenient, but not frightening. Vesuvius remains quiet. Night settles over Pompeii. Dogs curl up near doorways. Shutters close, voices fade. Families sleep, unaware that this is the last night they will ever know. Beneath them, pressure reaches a breaking point. Tomorrow morning, the sky will darken. Ash will fall. Fire and stone will rain from above. But tonight, Pompeii dreams. What makes Pompeii terrifying is not the eruption itself. It is how ordinary the day before was. No final warning, no dramatic escape, no heroic last stand. Just a city living normally, right until history erased it. Pompeii was not destroyed in a moment. It was preserved, frozen at the exact second life stopped. Homes, shops, footprints in ash. A reminder that civilizations do not always fall slowly. Sometimes they end on an ordinary day.